What's going on? It's your boy Supa Dupaa, man. You tuned into the Progress Report.
The Progress Report.
What's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd checking in. This is the Progress Report.
Boss Brit the most lit.
Hey, what's good? It's your girl DJ Excel.
What's good? We got our first guest. Introduce yourself.
It's your boy Supa Dupaa.
Supa Dupaa.
Supa
Right.
Duper.
Supa is
I
so
love that
cool,
jacket, boy.
ain't he?
Yeah,
I remember that shit from the I gotta stay fly. Remember that? Yeah.
Okay.
I like vintage stuff.
That shit hard. That shit hard.
Where you from?
I like to tell people I'm 50% Philadelphia, 50% international. You get what I'm saying? I got friends all over.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little reflection of that.
Word.
You know?
So, go
Okay.
ahead. Nah, so can you tell us your story a little bit? Because I know that, tell them what you do, and then tell them, like, a little process of how you've been growing. Because I know it's a lot.
Basically, I'm Supa Dupaa. I'm somebody that just believes, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of energy, like, so it's like, that's just a quick sum it up. Like, I believe, so it's like, that's what takes me everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, people ask me about my past, it's like, I got a whole lot of work. Like, look me up. Like, I don't really like to talk too much about it. It's like, I'm focused on the future, like, what I'm going to do, what I'm here in Atlanta to do. And, like.
So what you do?
I'm shooting videos.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm shooting videos and I'm motivating. Like, you get what I'm saying?
All right. So what are some videos that you shot that we probably saw?
That's the thing. Like, a lot of my stuff, like, I got a big local buzz. Like, I'm the man at home. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, like, I motivate the people to do it. And then it's like, I also go out and lead by example.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's like, I shot a lot of people that you probably may know or may not know, but like, you know what I mean? I know everybody know Jhonni Blaze, like, so, you know, me and Johnny were heavy, so we got a couple videos out, but like, outside of that, I probably got like 400 or 500 videos of just artists that like love this shit, like, so it's like.
So, I remember back home, this probably was like 7 years ago or something, you did one of the biggest videos for like the 717, I don't know what the name was called, but like, probably one of the most official videos that we dropped in our, you know, what was it called?
It was called I Am Harrisburg.
Yeah, I Am Harrisburg. And how was that buzz? Because I know it got crazy.
Yeah, like that was like 2 years in the game. Like, it's just like so much stuff happened for me in the process, but it really happened for me by being in position. Like, if you after something, like sometimes like you can't even see it. You just gotta be in position and just like find a way. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you in position and find a way, like,
It's gonna come to you in the
yeah,
end.
like it happens. Like, just being in position, like, y'all got the progress report. Y'all, if you put the consistency on here, y'all gonna fuck shit up. Like, it's gonna be the next thing, cause like the people at the bottom push you to the top. Like, I'm forced to be in Atlanta for real. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, go, and I'm just like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I built my kingdom up already. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm still proving myself more and more.
Because of how much you done, like, in a city like Harrisburg and stuff, where I feel like it's only limited opportunities. Just because, like, here, you know, you can go to a listening party Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and these are, like, top niggas, you know what I'm saying? So it's really hard. It's really hard to network to a certain extent unless like people are passing through to go to Philly or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
I had to pull up with the bag.
Yeah.
Like, I bought them niggas. Like, bottom line, like, all the artists that came through, I bought them.
Yeah.
Like, bottom line, like, I did business. Like, I was the first person that paid so many people for something that they never was paid before.
Yeah.
Like, bottom line, like, it was like, okay, what it is you do, like, what did I do? Have I booked you in the past?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, any artist that I do, like, it was like, I booked them. So it was like, that's how I brought them to me.
Yeah.
Like, I drew it to me to the point, like, the same people that I booked,
Yo, it's
Bet.
so crazy.
I'm
I just said that on my.
tonight.
I
booked
said
the
that.
next. I booked the next, like, Fatty Wap, like, Dirk, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Glizzy, like, these are people, like, I took Stevie J, like, so many different people that I felt like was gonna be big. Supa Dupaa was like booking them, like, you get what I'm saying?
But I just said that on my Instagram. I said the best way to build a business relationship with somebody is to spend money with them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you book Dirk and you got a studio at your hometown, you bring him by the studio. Now y'all kind of like talking, chopping it up.
Right.
Shit, this nigga might give you a drop, might do something to help that. Like, niggas want handouts, and they don't owe us nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if you spend some money with somebody, it definitely helps build that relationship. And like, I see you with Dirk now. You know what I mean? You've been with Dirk, so that probably helped you to build that relationship too.
Like, really being with Dirk, like, I was booking Dirk. You know what I'm saying? I was going on, like, basically booking tour. Then I, like, basically developed a relationship with him. And, you know what I mean, the guys. And, like, through that, though, it was just, like, I had the studio the whole time. It was just, like, Supa Dupaa got to get some shit going on for myself. And it was, like, I knew I belonged in the industry, but it was, like, I knew I wasn't going to rap. Like, and you know I rapped and shit. Like, but I knew, like, that, like, I could just touch more people. Like, I wasn't going to do that shit. So it was just, like, I was like, damn, I gotta put some more money into my studio. Like, so it was like, I took the small studio, turned it into a compound.
Yeah.
And it was like, we went from the projects to the mansion in 5 years, like, up the steps.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, this all independent shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you go to my studio and look my shit up, booming.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't no major artists coming through there. Like, everybody's investing back into me because they seen me do that. Like, I bought into the shit.
And also, it's kind
But not just money.
Yeah.
Cause money is the smallest thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Money, once that shit get to coming, like, motherfucker gonna buy you. Like, that's gonna happen. Like, so it's about energy, time, like the sacrifices. Like, and people don't understand. Like, soon as you grab a date, like, yeah, mom, I'm coming home on the 14th. Spend some time. I guarantee you, somebody's gonna come try to buy that 14th date, and it's just like, why not the 15th?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those be the sacrifices.
Yeah.
Right. That's real shit. When did you know it was time to move?
It's like, I'm blessed right now, so it's just like, I live 2 places. You get what I'm saying? Like, Harrisburg is my home. Like, I made a studio, and I, like, basically made a reality show out of the studio as I built it. But also, I built it from day one, which went from the 1 to the 4 that we have now. You understand? So it was like, I actually was recording myself from day 1.
Word.
And we talking about 2010, because right now, this is the popular thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, I was doing that, and then it was just like, you just meet people along the way. I used to see some artists, and I'm telling you, like, I love this shit. Like, I would watch an artist grow. And I'd be like, damn, why he's not with this guy no more? Is he with that person now and shit? And, like, you start to think somebody might be jumping around and shit, but you know what it is? Like, if you really on that quest to the top, like, people gonna come and go in and out your life.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? It's not so much of you going in and out of people's life. So it's like, people coming on along the way, embrace that shit. You know?
True. So you said you're about to be on the next episode of Growing Up Hip Hop?
Yeah, the next two episodes of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta.
And you were filming. All right, so look, I was watching your Instagram, right? And you were filming with Jhonni Blaze in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And y'all must have fell out or something, cause you and Jhonni Blaze
no
had
KFC?
some conference.
She didn't get you no KFC?
Who cares?
No, KFC, you know they say Jamaica like the best KFC.
You say she ain't feed you or something.
Oh, the jerk chicken. Y'all saw the video?
So, can you
Jerk
talk
chicken.
about like what happened? Cause you and Jhonni Blaze was going back and forth for a little second.
I'm saying,
Y'all
like,
made it reality TV for Instagram.
Yeah, I
real
mean,
quick.
like, you know, like, the internet, like, it's like, Johnny is, like, official. Like, if people not out here following her, like, follow her. Like, because it's like, I work with independents, and I work with majors, and all the in-between, right? So it's like, Instagram is a moment in time. And a lot of people don't really be doing shit and having a lot going on. Like, she's really setting the blaze and the pace for people that's like trying to be artists and really doing shit and really to build up your buzz. That's how you really climb to the top. You yourself have to do it. So you get what I'm saying? So like when we was over there, it's like, y'all gotta tune into the episode.
Oh, he gave us
You get what I'm saying? Like,
You knew he
y'all
was
gotta tune into the episode because it's a special episode.
How you gonna build up?
Listen, it's a special episode. This is what I really want to share though, right?
Okay.
Because it's a special episode, right? And it's in Jamaica, and it's a 2-part. But the beautiful thing about that is outside of me, you know, motivating doing anything, like I'm a cameraman first, right? Not first, but like cameraman.
Yeah.
That's what I really was doing. Why my studio work? Because I never did studio sessions. So I started with just having a little Panasonic and shit, and grew to a DSLR, to a mirrorless, to now I have a Red, to now be shooting a video on growing up hip hop.
Right.
Hell yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then they're gonna play the video that I shot.
That's legit.
You get what I'm saying? So
y'all
that's like a climb.
Y'all finished the video?
Yeah, they're gonna premiere the
Okay.
video. See, I done said.
I got it out
See
of
where
here.
you talk too much.
The caption is gonna be Jhonni Blaze video. Watch it.
Nah,
So
all
I
right.
got to tune in, growing up hip hop.
I like that show, man. I was just telling them I really enjoyed this season. I think it's
Yeah.
very entertaining.
And I feel like
Yeah.
it's like real,
Right.
more real than a lot of
what we've
others.
been experiencing.
Yeah. So you work with Miss Deb too? Mm-hmm. So tell us about like connecting with Miss Deb and Waka's mom.
Waka.
You know, Waka. How you say it?
Again, it's the studio. Like just being in position and like when you really be there, like people just sometimes some people can only take you so far.
That's a
So
fact.
it's like people be bringing people to me that they can't even go to, and I had to recognize I was waiting for people to do too much for me. So it was like just being in the studio, somebody just really seeing what I had going on, because you can have a lot going on and nobody really knows.
Yeah.
And then people stumble across you, and then everybody else are like, what the fuck, I've been looking all this time and I didn't even see that. And then you see somebody, that's how is that. So it was like, just put me on the phone where I went there.
Like you
in
already
January.
experienced.
Right.
She just fell upon you, so now it's the right time.
Yeah, it was just like, it was New Year's, like 2 days before New Year's, was like, come on up for New Year's Eve with me, Soup. And I went up there.
Hell yeah.
And it was all, you know, this Miss Deb, so you know. We talking reality show TV.
Yeah.
So we talk about reality show TV, we talk about a bunch of badass looking women. Like good. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's New Year's Eve.
It's lit.
You get what
Best
I'm saying?
life.
Yeah, I'm a nigga in there. I got Gavinci on it. You get what I'm saying? It's all women.
He said, I got
You feel what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 150, like it's all women. And what she did was she said, everybody, this is Supa Dupaa. And then they just was like, who is that?
Flocking. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then that's when, you know, me and Johnny start working
That's dope.
from there. So, you know.
That's dope. That's dope.
Word. Talk about just being an entrepreneur though, working for yourself and being disciplined. You know, what's some tips and advice that you would give to another person that's doing the same thing?
Yeah, that's good. Discipline. Like, it's like, it all come down to yourself. Like, that's a good question. I was watching y'all interviews. I was waiting for
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, you knew it was coming.
So it's like, but that one right there is like, it's such a within thing. Like, it's about the man. Like, so me building up, I'm gonna tell another little piece. Like, so for me building up, like, I learned like from when I first started with some money, what's the first thing I had to get was a bunch of equipment, right? So now I gotta get an engineer to work, and then I gotta get artists to come in. So I had just bought an engineer or, you know, whatever. But so start getting people to come to the studio, but I had to like be the man to go out to make sure it didn't fail. Like, it was nothing I could buy that was gonna keep my business there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I survived and really like turned this money. Like, people know, like, and see my story that really know me. Like, I don't tell my story. I don't be giving up no game for real, for real. You gotta really come to Supa Dupaa to get everybody like, oh, you getting us student land? Hell no. Like, they had to come to Harrisburg to see me. Like, I'm not, you get what I'm saying? You get this shit, go on in the world with it, but you feel me? But so it was like, it's the man. In the entrepreneurship, you gotta make sure your business don't fail. Bottom line, like, whatever you doing, you gotta hold it down. Never give it to nobody else. Make an excuse for why they did something. Don't make it negative unless it was like harm done. If it's a move you don't see, it's chess. Like, shit.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's dope.
So
All right.
entrepreneurs from within, like, it's the man.
Nah, that's a fact. So how would you define the word progress then?
Progress, I would like to say progress is growth. You know, progress is, I'm a good definition of progress and of growth. Like, I'm basically someone that's not supposed to be here.
That's it.
I felt like he was gonna say
I
something
thought
else.
so too.
Like, I'm just
a
telling you,
comma
like,
with a
progress
period?
is that, like, because every person in this room is me, like, I'm them, like,
Yeah.
it's not that hard. Like, everybody it's some of the lies you was taught in school, and then it's
That's a
just,
fact.
and then it's the person from within, it's the way you think.
Yo,
Like, that's why I keep bringing it back to self, because, like, it's good to have people around to help you, but everybody wants to be fucking needed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like when you really sit and think about shit, you come in by yourself. Like that box is one.
Word.
So if those is the beginning and the end, the middle got to be the man on his own. Like it got to fucking be.
Nah, I agree.
And you still got, not saying that like I don't got people for me that love me, but it's like you're not gonna define this shit.
Absolutely.
Like I'm writing this shit right now. We going into the future, like, and speaking into existence is progress. Like look up them videos. I promise y'all, if y'all go on YouTube and Pro Sound Studio HBG, right? And you can look at Supa Dupaa's first video, you will see me talk. I would vlog myself day for day in 2010 and predict this shit. Like I spoke it into existence, and every day I remember my boy telling me like, shit, All-Star left, you got down, James and did got down, all that shit happened to. They said, all your shit falling apart. This was my main man. It's like,
yeah, I know.
I would never tell my main man no shit like that.
Right.
But he said that to me over the phone, teardrop. Nigga said, boom, I hung up and said, nigga, I'm gonna fucking hold this shit together.
Yeah.
Like bottom line, like if I'm going out, it's swinging on the stake, 300.
I think one thing you told me a long time ago that made sense. I think we was in a meeting and you don't still got winner circle, do you? You don't. All right. When you had that,
part of Winner Circle.
yeah. So when you had that brand, you were saying, you know, when you really create something, it doesn't matter who else is in or out. You're still winner circle. Like you don't let nobody else make your brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was something strong that still, like, I still remember
that.
Yeah, because it's true. Like, you know, you can have strong people around you, but if you're strong too, like, if somebody leave, you going to keep going regardless. So
I'm a leader.
Yeah.
People say I'm a boss a lot. It's just I look like a boss. I'm a leader. Like the boss is different. Like Supa Dupaa is one who can be on the camera and one who could be behind the camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we not gonna put none of this shit down. If you rap and make beats, you rap and make beats. Goddamn, you got to live with it. Like don't try to make me not make beats, because that's the progress and the growth too. Is people. Like, if you're around the wrong people, then when you say, okay, I want to go from PR and podcasting to being a journalist on TV, whoever you work for might not press you in the right direction or say, oh, no, you stay doing this. Like, you got to know when it's your time for your next move.
Absolutely.
People don't want to do that for you. You got, that's progress, is you. Fuck that. This is the next thing for me. If you want to keep you in the place, of course.
Facts.
Within reason, too. It's all, everything I'm talking about, I'm giving y'all the part that works, but it's always within reason. Sometimes you gotta fuel your dream.
Yeah.
With like, if you're a recording engineer, sometimes you gotta record before you could be the rapper.
Yeah, facts.
We was talking about earlier where you mentioned school, and we always talk about that, just, you know, how school should be kind of focused on different things outside of just the normal, you know, black and white definition of things of what we're
They
taught.
definitely didn't teach us to think big.
At
You
all.
know what I'm
About
saying?
like school period, like elementary
just
school.
yeah, just
like,
Yeah,
school,
just
in
like
school in
general.
general. Like I would say specifically high school though, just because I feel like elementary, you know, it's the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, colors and shit. Now 7th and 8th grade, I feel like you should be taught. But my question is, what type of things do you, I guess, wish that you learned in school that maybe would have prepared you for real life and just to, you know, just chasing your dreams as a whole?
What I feel like they could have told me, like to keep it just 1,000 with everybody. Like I don't remember shit from school. Like I don't. Like I got my daughter going to school, and it's like I've just pay for her to go to public school, and it's like I can't wait till she graduates. Cause guess why? I'm gonna make that shit the biggest deal in the whole wide world. That's like to make people get up. Like I hated that every morning to go to school. Like I only could be honest about that. And I think about my daughter. She's like a good little girl, and she's like, Daddy, I hate school. And it's like,
Oh damn.
You like,
she's
I know.
smart. She giving me all A's, but it's like I understand, because it's like, who wants to do that? That's like a fucking robot. You gonna do that for 12 years? That's a big deal.
They
so
train
I
you
feel
to
like
like
they don't make it a big enough deal. Like the prom isn't presented
I see what you're saying.
as a big enough deal. Like
Okay.
nigga, when you graduate after waking up all
it's
them
real.
days and cold, warm coming into school.
That's a fact.
Nigga,
You know what
we
I'm
thought
saying? It wasn't a big enough deal. It was just like school. I had to do it. Like I don't want to be here. That shit should have been a bigger deal. Like, and that's how I'm making it for my kids.
Yeah.
Like when y'all do this shit,
When y'all do this shit.
Y'all serve this time.
This nigga gonna book these rappers
They
and
gonna
shit.
have PNB rockers and all that. So it's
That's
like
it.
when that happens, it's gonna be like, look, baby, that's a big deal.
It is.
Cause I finished it up with C's and D's.
Yeah.
That's passing though.
Hey, you
That's what it was.
Exactly. That's a fact, though.
Hey, shit.
What can I do to get a 60 instead of 59 right here?
That's what I was. Oh gosh.
But I think when I raise my kid, I'm definitely going to instill like that. You could be whatever you want to be. I think kind of
that's
school
important.
kind of trained you for like working a 9 to 5
It
type
really
shit.
does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Think
but
about it. It's money.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
business. You get what
True,
I'm saying? The
true.
you get what I'm
Yeah, to
trying
keep it going.
tell.
Yeah.
For the people at the top,
Yeah.
like you don't keep people awake. You keep them asleep.
Yeah.
You start it really early.
So are you teaching your kids like an entrepreneur mindset?
They just watch daddy like because it's like to do this you gotta kind of like you really need to like baby mom and all that situation is tough like working with the kids.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole nother interview.
Yeah.
They're trying to-
My bad.
A whole different interview.
We're gonna
Yeah,
do a
they're
baby
trying to
mom
get-
interview to all the rappers.
Yeah,
like,
like-
how do y'all do it?
Yeah, so it's like my kids like they watching me. Like they already know what daddy do like cause like a lot of that stuff, like when you start to do certain things, like those be the sacrifices. Like you give up so much. Like I promise you, like the sacrifice is beyond measure. That's why I said the money will come when you sacrifice.
I agree.
Your body, your mind, everything. That's the priceless shit. So it's like once you get it good to where it's like you an athlete, you're a good rapper or something. Everybody's like, shit, you in demand. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Let me get it because it's a feeling.
Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying? Like you can't match that.
Facts.
That's paid for. High goes high demand.
Straight up. Man, well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, man. Is there anything you want to let the people know?
Yeah, I definitely want to let everybody know, man. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram, Supa Dupaa. Check out Growing Up Hip Hop, Atlanta. Check out my recording studio, Professional Studios. My engineer, man, my producer, Cash on the beat. He next up, man. He goes super duper hard for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you come across those
When you say your
people.
name in the definition, he goes super duper.
Yes, like.
All right now.
Real talk, like, I'm saying, like, because, you know, like, some people you got to just give it to.
Yeah.
Like, bottom line, like, it ain't a lot of people that been there. I lost so many people, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You first, and you know how this shit go, like, from small to big, so.
Facts.
Definitely, man. We appreciate you coming through the Progress Report.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, man.
Word.
The Progress Report.